Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Combo here. Today I'm bringing you guys some World War II gameplay on the PS4, and I just hopped on this weekend and got some gameplay. It's still pretty active, and I enjoy playing the Shipment playlist. They have a Shipment 24/7 playlist that I enjoy playing. It's a lot of action, a lot of fun to play, just good old Call of Duty and stuff like that. So today I just wanted to make a video to update you guys on the community documentary. I know I just keep talking about this, but I really just kind of want to get this out, and I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on that, and also I wanted to talk a little bit about streaming and some potential content from me in the future, and see what you guys thought about that as well. So I first wanted to make you guys aware that I was on a pretty cool podcast type video on a channel on YouTube called Game Domain, and one of my friends and longtime fellow Wii community player, Super Mech Guy, we sat down and did a cool podcast where we talked for a while about the Wii community, different memories and things that went on in the Wii community, as well as machinima, and kind of a little bit about my YouTube career and various aspects that went along with it. So I'm going to link that podcast down in the description, and on the screen you guys can definitely check it out. I would recommend you check it out. I first wanted to talk about streaming and some potential content for me in the future on my YouTube channel and streaming and things like that. So I still enjoy gaming, even though the game that I built this channel off of, specifically, or more specifically, on Nintendo consoles, Call of Duty on Nintendo consoles, that's no longer a thing really. So I don't really have a niche on YouTube much anymore. I still bring videos once in a while, and I still, like I said, love playing. I play a lot of different games. I've been going back and playing kind of some old PS2 games, and we've just kind of, me and my sister have been playing through some just old games and enjoying reliving some of the memories and stuff like that. But I still do play Call of Duty a good amount, I would say, maybe a couple times a week and things like that. So I definitely still want to bring content, and I know you guys don't seem to enjoy the other consoles as much, like what I'm posting right now. Actually, they don't get as many views, but that's completely okay with me. I just would like to kind of produce content still. I miss producing content and making videos and things like that. So I recently thought about streaming. I never really got into streaming. I tried it a couple different times on my old computer, and it never really took off for me. I think because my computer was not the best, and it was kind of lagging behind. The stream would lag a little bit, and I kind of never figured it out and never put it together really. But I got a new computer, and I think this one is much better. It's definitely capable of streaming. I have an internet that's capable of streaming, and I think just a casual stream on some old Wii U Call of Duty games, or even Wii Call of Duty games, I think that would be awesome. And I think that you guys would enjoy catching a stream once in a while with Call of Duty Wii or Wii U content. Like I said, they're still active, and I think that they won't be active for much longer. Some of these games, especially the older ones on Call of Duty Wii, they won't be active for much longer, I don't think. So it would be good to kind of capture those last few months or even year of gaming on our favorite games that we grew up playing. You guys are probably subscribed to me for Call of Duty on the Wii, let's be honest. So I thought maybe I could start streaming with some of the older games and things like that, and I wanted to see what you guys think about what platform I should do it on. I could stream directly on YouTube. Like I said, obviously I'm partnered with YouTube, and I still have that going. I'm with Full Screen, and I could easily stream on YouTube. A lot of people do stream on YouTube, but it's definitely not the most popular. I don't have any kind of Twitch audience built up yet or anything like that, but I have a Twitch account, and I could stream on Twitch as well. I don't really follow the streaming scene too much, but I know that I think Twitch is kind of not falling off, but I know Ninja signed this huge Mixer thing, like he's streaming exclusively on Mixer, so Mixer is kind of blowing up now. What do you guys think? Should I try to stream on Mixer? Should I try to stream on YouTube? Or should I try to go on Twitch? I think the safest bet for me would be to stream on YouTube a little bit, at least at first, until I can become a little more consistent with streaming. Maybe a couple times a week I would do a stream, and you guys, I think that would be the easiest for you guys, because you're all obviously subscribed to me on YouTube and things like that. So I think that would be the easiest for you guys to catch, and it would probably just be easiest all around at first. And then I could kind of transition into maybe Mixer or Twitch. But I wanted to see what you guys thought about that. So let me know, and I'll try to get a stream going and hopefully we could do that in the future. Just stream maybe a couple hours a week of like some old Call of Duty games, and then maybe I could, if I get some good gameplays, I could take like stream highlights and upload them to YouTube. I think streaming looks like a lot of fun, honestly, and it's definitely more interactive. I get to talk to you guys a lot more, and you guys can ask me questions live, and I can answer them. Obviously, streaming has become, you know, the new commentary. Like back in the day, commentary used to be so huge, but now streaming seems to be the biggest like thing to do. So I'm way behind on this, but I better late than never, I guess, and it looks fun. So let me know what you guys think about that. So the last thing I wanted to do was quickly go through the outline or the topics that I'm going to cover in the documentary, and I want your guys' feedback on it. Obviously, if I'm missing any category that you think is big enough to deserve some time in the documentary, I want you guys to let me know in the comments. Or if you look at some topics that I have now and think they don't deserve some time in the documentary, let me know that as well. So I'm just going to read them off here, and I'll put them on the screen as well. I wanted to start off the commentary by kind of going through the game, so starting from Call of Duty 3 on the Wii and progressing towards the last game we received, which was Ghosts on the Wii U. So kind of just giving a brief overview of those games, kind of what made each game a big deal, and just kind of briefly go over those games. That should take maybe 10 to 15, 20 minutes max of the documentary, and things like that. And then I wanted to also transition from the games into the Wii YouTube community. So talking a little bit about the background behind the Wii YouTube community, kind of who were the original people uploading, how it started and how it kind of took off and stuff like that. I also wanted to talk about the faces of the Wii community, so to say, the bigger names who, like I said, started uploading Call of Duty on the Wii to YouTube. More memorable names and faces that you may have forgot about over time and things like that. I wanted to talk about different community channels within the Wii community, so Call of Duty Wii Cinema, some other channels like Cinema Nintendo, Wii Clip of the Day, Wii Clips 24/7, that kind of stuff. I also wanted to talk about the Brotherhood, which was the clan that I was in for the most part, and all the people in there, kind of how that started. I'll transition into the formation of other clans and competitive game battles, the game battle scene on the Wii and Wii U, and things like that. And then, of course, montages, all the big montage clans and big montages that came out. I may need to contact some people who are still around from the montage scene to help me with that one. And also, obviously, what's Call of Duty on the Wii without its hacks? So I wanted to also talk about the hacks, how they kind of became so common throughout the community. And I also wanted to talk about like kind of the downfall of the community and what it is today. So obviously the games are still online today, some of them, and there's surprisingly a good amount of people still doing content with it and things like that. So I wanted to talk about that as well. So let me know if you guys think there are topics that need to be covered that aren't covered and things like that, like I mentioned. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Peace.